Hey, what's going on, guys? Hal Express here, and it's your weekly fishing report. Let's get started with your rock fishing. Let's see what's going on. We had a nor'easter here, lots of wind, cold temperatures, and that kicked in October. So now we're on full swing for our fall fishing here in the Maryland area, Chesapeake Bay area. Now let's start with this Upper Bay area. What's been going on? Well, not many people got out this past week since we had really strong winds, but we did get some reports when people were able to go out there once the winds laid down. But there is fish out there. I mean, there is a lot of mid-20s out there, a couple upper 30s that we heard about. Most of the fish are still spread out, and there's only a couple hot areas in the region right now. So, Upper Bay area, we're going to be talking about the Patapsco River itself, where topwater has been hot. I know most people don't like to go up there, but that's been the spot to go for topwater action. Been seeing a lot of fish in the upper 20s, even lower 30s, coming out of like the Inner Harbor area, Key Bridge area. And remember, your fishing structure, meaning all the docks, all the lay downs of just anything that's on the water and shallow. And when we're talking about shallow, we're talking about 10 foot and lower, almost to a foot of water. So if you can manage and go through that stuff and manage your boat in the shallow water, that will be great for you, because those fish are stacking up close to those dock areas where it drops off to about 30-40 foot where those big boats come through. But some of the hot lures in general for everywhere for topwater right now, this is a big one here. That's a Lonely Angler, and that's a sipster. It's a walk dog bait, and I know a lot of people like them. They're 1 ounce, they walk pretty nicely. And another lure to have when you're shallow water fishing, say jerk bait or a stick bait, plug, whatever you want to call it. I personally like this one. It's an X-Wrap long cast, and the reason why I like this is because it's heavier and it's a sinking jerk bait. Meaning if you let it drop a little bit, it will sink. If you reel it in, it will keep it to about 3 to 4 foot down, and you always want it subsurface. Plus it has a single hook, so it's pretty good for releasing fish. Now another hot area right now has been the Belvedere Shoals area, which is just on the outside of Gibson Island. Those areas there are holding some fish that move throughout the up and down the channel edges there. A lot of fish in the upper 20s there. Most people are jigging for them right now. They're trolling or jigging, finding some schools of birds on the channel edges there by the 7-foot knolls and all those knolls, like the area up there where the 6 and 7 knoll are. Moving to Mountain Point and outside of Magathie there, or in the mouth of Magathie, that's been producing some fish on top water there. Now if you're jigging, this is a new GI Jigs 5/8. I really like that size to keep it in the mid water column when I'm fishing, and can go wrong with the BKDs. This is our exclusive, I believe this is what, pepper shaker or whatever it is. It's just chartreuse and white. Never go wrong with those. Let's get to the Middle Bay area here, where we got Bay Bridge is always holding fish. Eastern Bay in shallow, like we talked about, early morning, afternoon, producing fish. Now Thomas Point, a lot of small fish we heard of, and everything south, it's more of a mixture of undersized fish to a couple keepers. So your best bet for bigger rockfish is going to be in the Upper Bay area right now. Now everybody's asking about the Spanish mackerel. For this Upper Bay, Mid Bay area, they're gone. The water temperature dropped to 60, around the upper 60s for the water temperature. So those fish, the closest you're going to find them right now is going to be Southern Maryland, coming out of Point Lookout, coming out of Patuxent, the mouth of the Patuxent. So the farthest south you can go, that's going to be the best bet for the Spanish mackerel if they're still here. I know there's still some drum in that area too, around the middle grounds and target ships, so don't give up on those. You just have to go pretty far south to get them. If you're in that area down there, there's bluefish all throughout the area. Those are brand new from GI Jigs, and they're the rain minnows. They have them on a 1 ounce, 1.5 and a 2, and they just have the eel tails on there. So great action on those. You can jig them, troll them, you can do whatever. They work great for bluefish, rocks, and even the mackerel hit them in the reds. So those are going to be great for fishing underneath birds and whatnot. So if you're in the Southern Bay area, focus around the target ship, buoy 72 on that channel edge on the eastern shore, Point Lookout, the mouth of the Potomac and the mouth of the Patuxent, to get a mixture of all these fish we just talked about. So that's going to be your best bet. Speckled trout is still hot on the lower eastern shore. all throughout Crisfield, Deal Island, Smith Island, all those areas. This is the time to go trout fishing, guys. If you're going to get into the bite, go down there now. Ocean fishing, Ocean City, it's been pretty productive right now. A lot of short stripers from the Route 50 bridge. A lot of mixed things going on down there with flounder off the inlet. Talking about tog, sheepshead coming out of the pilings of Route 50 bridge. So a lot of things going on down there, guys. If you're going down there for cruise week, make sure you take some fishing rods with you, because the surf's also picking up with a lot of snapper blues and some sharks still left over, but not too many after this northeastern. Snakehead fishing, snakehead down in Blackwater throughout the area. It's picking up right now. This is going to be probably your last month to really get on them, especially this mid-October when those fish start to feed heavy on the shallows and where you find little drop-offs. More open water now than actual fishing structure, but you know, if we get a pretty decent warm day, fish them, use subsurface, and you know, use chatterbaits, spinner baits, MEPs. All those things will work great for you guys. And also take some live minnows, because if you do find one in open water, there's most likely going to be more, so you can anchor up and throw some minnows and give it a shot. So that's it for your fishing report, guys. Tag us on your fishing reports, Instagram, Facebook. We'll repost your pictures, and you guys have a good one.